Okay, so here we are. The Periscope broadcast will not work, so I'm going to record this and put it up later. Stedman with the puck behind the net, stolen away by Aurora. Aurora has the puck. Aurora out to the point. Really chasing it. She gets away, and Henry clears. Your line is Henry. The first line here is Henry, Jensen, and Rulli. We get a line change. Out comes the second line. Proctor, Calabrese, Aguina. Stedman clears the puck out to the point. They keep it in. Aurora keeps it in. Stedman gets tripped. No call. Puck stuck in the corner. Aguina battling for it. Aguina comes out with it, and it's Aguina to Calabrese. Calabrese up the ice, stolen after she gets over the blue line. It's into the corner, and she's back battling for it. Calabrese out with it. Calabrese in front. Calabrese's shot soaked up by the goalie. Proctor with a shot. Proctor with another shot, and a whistle. That was a good shift. Good shift for Proctor. So now it's Rulli, Schenkler, Wells. Rulli wins the faceoff, eventually loses it behind the net. Your defense is Thomas and Russell. We got a hooking call on White. That's Aurora. We're going to go on to the power play. Thomas and Russell stay out. Here comes Mulligan and Franciscowicz for your first power play. No, I'm sorry, that penalty was on us. We took the hook. This is a penalty kill, so you got Franciscowicz and Mulligan on the penalty kill. Aurora's offsides. I don't know who took the hook there. Somebody's in the box. Looks like they're calling intentional offsides. We're going to come all the way back down here. Franciscowicz, Mulligan, Tilka, Stedman. T.I. wins the face-off. Stedman chasing it down along the boards. Stedman with the puck. Stedman tries to clear, falling down, doesn't get out. Stedman with another clear. This time it's all the way down. And Aurora chasing. Mulligan's on the forecheck. Mulligan gets boxed out right there in the crease. Tilka along the boards. Tilka battling. Tilka. Aurora comes out with it. They reset. Stedman into the boards again with the Aurora forward. Stedman chasing around behind the net. Stedman gets it loose and T.I. clears. Mulligan gets knocked down, no call. Aurora back into the zone. This time they get a shot. Soaked up nicely. That's Lena in the net. We get a full line change here. Now it's Henry, Wynn, Gawley, and Russell. "36 seconds left on the power play. Aurora gets a shot off and nicely cleared by Henry all the way out. Wynn chasing, Wynn in the forecheck. Gawley gets the puck free. And Henry puts it back into their zone. 17 seconds left on the power play. Aurora finally back into the zone with it. Aurora, another shot, nicely Nicely dealt with by T.I. It goes around to the back of the net, and the penalty's over. That first penalty was on Ruley. So Ruley with her first 2 minutes in the tournament. Ruley on the forecheck. Now we got Jensen. Proctor. Jensen to Proctor. Aurora out with it. Tilka's got her defense nicely. She can't do anything with it. She's behind the net. She's kind of passing it to herself. But Aurora did manage to get a line change. I think that's Thomas. Proctor battling hard in the corner, does a nice job, and out with it. Ruley out with the puck. She regroups nicely. Tilka, we get a line change. Tilka again. Tilka to Oguina. Oguina getting the forecheck here. Oguina around, she resets. And Aurora finally gets it. Now it's out. Jensen battling for it. Jensen back to Tilka. Tilka over to Oguina. Oguina loses it at the blue line. Now it's Thomas with the puck. Thomas making the turn. She escapes, but passes it off to the Aurora again. Now we got Calabrese with the puck. Calabrese to Oguina. Oguina tries to pass to herself. It gets hung up on the wall. Aurora would have been offsides. They stop at the blue line and regroup. Calabrese chases it down on the forecheck. That's Oguina. Oguina's going to have a chance here. Oguina doesn't manage to get much of a shot off. Soaked up by the goalie. 6:05 left in the first. Now we're going to go Stedman, Gawley, Wells, Schenkler, and Henry. The ref tosses Henry. Looks like Wells is going to take the face-off. Aurora wins the face-off. Gawley with a nice keep there, just keeping them in their own zone. Schenkler out front. Schenkler. Nice shot by Henry. Nice and low. Can't quite squeeze it in the 5-hole. Stedman, Gawley, Wells, Schenkler, Henry. Henry with the face-off. Henry loses the face-off. Aurora's out with it. Aurora to the winger along the wall. Looks like the center's going to come up with it. They're offsides. T.I. will line change. Russell, Thomas, Franciscowicz, Mulligan, win. Kind of a skirmish. T.I. ends up with the puck. Lena kind of popped it to the defense, but we didn't end up with it. Here comes Mulligan. Mulligan to Franciscowicz. Franciscowicz back to Mulligan. Except all of that was Russell, not Franciscowicz. Franciscowicz on the forecheck. Franciscowicz win on the forecheck. Franciscowicz has the puck now. Franciscowicz to win. Win chases it around. Mulligan's not quite there. Mulligan chases it down. Thomas with the puck. Thomas collects it. Gets tripped. No call. I'm wrong. Thomas draws the penalty. So it's Aurora to the box, and we will have our first power play now. Power play line is going to be Gawley, Stedman, Ruley, Jensen, Henry. T.I. finally comes up with the puck out of the face-off. Jensen with the puck. Jensen puts it on net. Just misses high. Ruley collects it, turns it over. Ruley going all the way back. She's got the puck now. She's got a full head of steam, and here she comes. Ruley with the puck. Ruley with the puck. Stedman goes deep. Stedman right in front of the net now. Stedman calling for the puck. They can't get it to her, and it's cleared out and down. Goalie clears the puck. Stedman with the puck. Stedman tripped. Stedman's going to draw a trip, and we're going 5-on-3 for 1:14. That was a nice play by Stedman. We'll get a full line change here for 5-on-3. No, coach is going to just have a talk with them. Same line, same line. Stedman, Gawley. We get the puck off the face-off. We put it in the corner. That's Jensen with the puck. Jensen looked for somebody to pass to. Stedman right in top of the crease. Gawley with the slap shot. It doesn't work. It goes off somebody's pads and it's cleared out and down. Gawley called for interference. She's going to the box. Now we're on 4-on-3. Coach is not happy with Gawley. So we're 4-on-3. Somehow we got a little confusion. Too many. Looks like Thomas, Henry. Proctor thrown out of the middle. No, it's not Henry, it's Aguina. So your forwards are Proctor, Aguina. Your defense is Thomas, Tilka. Thomas, Tilka, Aguina, and Proctor. Proctor with the face-off. Proctor loses the face-off, and there's a quick shot on goal. Aguina does a nice job to deflect that. That shot was blocked by Proctor. The girls need to slow it down here. Proctor with the puck. Proctor tries to get it to Aguina. Aguina in traffic. Tilka with the puck. Tilka to Aguina. Aguina to Thomas. Thomas to Tilka. Tilka to Proctor, and they're finally in the zone. 17 seconds left on the power play. But we're going to get another one. Proctor gets knocked down. Aurora now has 3 in the box. We've got 1. So the first power play will expire in 12 seconds. Then it'll stay 4-on-3 for 1:16. No, for 58 seconds. Stedman, Russell, Ruley, Henry. Ruley does a nice job of keeping it in. She blocks the clearing attempt. Russell with the puck. Russell going deep. Russell looking for Stedman now. Shoots it instead. It's blocked. White with a hooking. They will now have. They got 1 out of the box. They're sending 1 back into the box. So they continue to have 3 in the box. We're going to have 4-on-3 for 1 minute and then 5-on-3 for another minute. Good face-off there. Ruley with the shot. Quick whistle. Goalie bobbles it, but we got a quick whistle. Henry back to the face-off. Henry with the face-off win. Henry comes up with it. It's out to Russell. Russell to Rulli. Rulli scores. Rulli scores on the long shot from the circle, and it's 1-0 TI. That is the first goal of the season for TI, and it comes on a 4-on-3 power play. Aurora will get one out of the box, and will continue to be 4-on-3. .220 left in the first. So we're going to continue with the 4-on-3 power play. TI 1-0 over Aurora. Calabrese wins the face-off. Calabrese gets it to Franciscowicz, who makes a long shot just off net. Now Aurora's out with it. Tilka breaks that up. Aurora passes around Tilka. They're back into the zone. Can't handle it, goes into the corner. Now they're going to have an open shot. They're playing very aggressively for 4-on-3. Thomas trying to track it down. Tilka tracks it down finally. Franciscowicz out with it. Franciscowicz to Calabrese. Calabrese moving down the ice. Calabrese looking for Franciscowicz in front. Can't quite center the puck. We get a defensive line change, and in comes Russell. Russell's looking for a shot. It's over to Stedman. Stedman's got a shot from the top of the circles. Nice hard shot, soaked up by the goalie. And there's a little bit of pushing and shoving after the whistle. We're 5-on-3 for 48 seconds. We were 5-on-3. Now Franciscowicz is going to the box for roughing. Still 4-on-3. We lose our 5-on-3, but we're 4-on-3. We've got Aguina, Russell, Calabrese, Stedman. Aguina back with the puck over to Stedman. Stedman can't quite handle the pass, but she's up to Russell. Russell's over the line and in the zone. Russell looking for Aguina. Hot pass was just too hot. She couldn't handle it. Aguina with the puck. Aguina to Calabrese. It goes out in front. The goalie tips it. It's back to Aguina. Aguina to Stedman. Stedman can't quite handle the pass. Stedman puts it deep for Russell. Russell to Calabrese. Calabrese off the goalpost. Stedman with an attempted shot. It's blocked and she falls down. Calabrese with it into the corner. Calabrese to Aguina. Aguina to Russell. Russell to Stedman, but it misses, and Aurora's out of the box. It's 4-on-4. With 25 seconds left to play in the first period. TI 1-0. TI's out with it, and they're looking for a line change. Calabrese off, Win on. Win could have been called for too many men there. She touched the puck before Calabrese got off. Thomas out of the zone with it and all the way down. Time expires before that can go for icing. So it's 1-0 in the first period. We'll start a second video for the second period. Okay, here we are for the second period. TI's up 1-0. Franciscowicz is still in the box. It's not running. I can't get it to work. You'll have to watch it on video in an hour. I'll upload it in an hour. So Henry lost the face-off there. Had some video difficulties. Henry with the steal. That was really nice. Henry with the steal. She's behind the net. She's looking for Ruley. Ruley loses the puck to Thomas. Thomas keeps it in and sends it deep. We're still 4-on-4 here. It's Ruley with a steal. She can't quite keep it. Aurora's got it. Russell trying to dig it out. Russell to Ruley. Ruley up the boards. Ruley with it. Tries to throw it deep. Loses the puck. Finally it comes out. It's all the way down to Lena. Russell chasing it around the boards. Ruley tripped. Got a long snapshot in from the outside. Just misses. It was blocked in front. No icing on that. Jensen chasing the puck. Jensen into the boards. Jensen with the forecheck. It's all the way out and down. And that should be icing. That is icing. Tilka Stedman, Proctor Calabrese, Aguina. TI loses the face-off. Tilka collects it on the boards. Tilka fighting for it. Calabrese out in front. Calabrese off the top bar for Calabrese. That was a nice shot. She really set herself up nicely. Back around. Around to Proctor. Proctor driving the boards. Calabrese trying to find the puck. It's in her skates. Calabrese loses the puck to Aurora. Aurora's around it the other side. We're going to have a tripping call on Proctor. That was cheap. Proctor to the box, and we are on the penalty kill. Guess not. Guess he did not call the trip. That was just offsides. Ruley trying to get her own face off. It ends up coming out to Schenkler. Back to Gawley. Gawley throws it deep, and that's an icing. So with the line change, you've got Gawley, Russell on your defense. Ruley, Schenkler, Wells as your forwards. Ruley to face off. Ruley collects her own face off. Circles with it in the corner. Ruley still with the puck. Ruley looking for Wells. Ruley has it out. She gets tripped. Schenkler's got the puck. Schenkler all the way down. Schenkler into the back, and it's going to be a penalty on Aurora. That's a pretty good call. Blatant trip. So we're back to the power play. Power play line. Henry out for the power play. Gawley stays out. Stedman, Ruley, Jensen. Henry to Ruley, Ruley to Gawley, Gawley to Ruley to Gawley, Gawley down low, Gawley out to Henry. So the power plays, they've had Stedman playing right in front of the goalie in the crease. They're moving Stedman to like a power forward for the power plays, at least on the first line. Stedman into the zone with it. Stedman uses her body to protect that puck, gets knocked down, still has the puck. Stedman battling for it, gets knocked down again. That's Ruley to Henry, Henry to Gawley, Gawley over to Ruley, can't quite get the pass. That's Henry, Henry to Ruley, Ruley makes a nice shot, gets blocked, Gawley collects it, Gawley to Jensen, Jensen fighting two in the corner. And Aurora finally clears it. We're going to get a line change. Stedman off. Henry off. So now you got Jensen, Wynn, Tilka, Woolley, Mulligan. Trapped along the boards. Thomas out. Franciscowicz out. Tilka, Thomas, Wynn, Mulligan, Franciscowicz. Wynn should have had the puck. Gets kind of knocked down. Aurora comes up with it. Ends up sending it down to Thomas. Thomas has it. Thomas fighting for it. Franciscowicz out with it. Franciscowicz gets it in the zone, and she's on the forecheck. Franciscowicz chasing the puck, but they clear it out and down. Lena with the puck. Lena around for Thomas. Thomas has got a forechecker. Thomas ends up with the puck. Thomas with it 2 or 3 times here. Aurora finally comes up with the puck. They're short-handed. They make a shot. And we're back to even. Franciscowicz puts it back to Thomas. Thomas to Tilka. Tilka fighting for it. Aurora has it deep. Goes off the side of the net. Lena clears it, and there's a whistle. I think the net was off the line. Anyway, we're going to have an own zone face-off here. Proctor's going to take the face-off. Proctor, Calabrese, Aguina. Face-off goes to Aurora, who can't put it on net.
In the order of the grade 4, at 150, license plate, AD 91947.
Okay, Calabrese out of the zone with it. Calabrese chasing it. Somebody's lights are on. Aguina gets the puck. She takes it all the way deep and goes into the boards with the other girl. Nice play there on the forecheck. Russell with the puck. Russell to Aguina. Aguina chasing it around. Aguina drives off the other player. Proctor with the puck. Proctor puts it off the back of the net and goes into the corner. Golly with the puck. Golly to Proctor. Proctor chasing the puck down now. Aurora gets another shot off. Nicely saved by the goalie. Aguina finally clears it down. Aguina to Golly. Golly back to Aguina. Aguina gets driven off the puck, then tripped. That would look like a bad slew foot trip. Aguina battling for it. We got 2 on the puck now, but Aurora comes out with it. Proctor chasing her around. They try the wraparound. Russell knocks her down. Russell fighting for the puck. Russell gets knocked down. Proctor has the puck. Proctor back the other way. Proctor looking for Aguina. Aguina is not ready. We finally get out of the zone. Calabrese chasing. Calabrese on the forecheck. Russell breaks up the pass, and Golly puts it in and deep. Then goes into the boards. Aguina chasing the puck. Looked like Aurora shot on their own goalie. Aguina tried to follow that up. There's a scuffle. Aguina ends up on top of the Aurora player. No whistle, no call. Stedman, Tilka, Wells, Schenkler, Henry now on the ice. We lose the face-off. Aurora has it. They're coming back around. Nicely stolen by Wells. Wells to Henry. Henry to Wells to Stedman. Stedman looking for the slap shot. She gets the slap shot off, but it's wide left. Henry looking for the puck. Henry chasing it. Wells. Wells loses it to Aurora. Aurora's back. Stedman breaks up that rush, and they go offsides. We'll get a line change. 5 new players. That looks like Wynn, Mulligan, Franciscowicz, Russell, Thomas. This guy loses the face-off, but Aurora can't do anything with it. Thomas fights around for it. Thomas puts it off her own goalie, who handles it nicely. T.I. finally throws it out. That's not going to go for icing. It's either going to be on net or not far enough. Aurora collects the puck. They're trying to come out with it. T.I. regroups. Golly with the puck. Golly going deep. Golly going deep. Golly gets driven off the puck. Ends up with it anyway. In the corner fighting for it. Franciscowicz playing defense for Golly right now. Kind of a major skirmish in the corner. We end up with an interference call, I think. Either interference or roughing in the corner on White. White's picked it up a lot here. So anyway, Aurora's back to the box. We're back to the power play. Let's see if they do the same thing here. They are going to do the same thing. So they're going to go with Stedman playing power forward. 4 forwards and Golly. Henry loses the face-off. Aurora looking to clear. Rulli holds it in. Rulli to Henry. Henry to Jensen. Jensen just misses high. It comes out to Henry, who can't handle it. Tries to throw it to Golly. Golly misses it. Golly chases it down. Golly to Rulli. Golly loses her footing, goes right into our own goal. Aurora's got the puck. Now they're just wasting time. They're trying to hold on to it. They put it deep. Rulli out to our goalie. Pretty good push there from behind. That didn't even really turn into a skirmish, but the refs were worried about it. There must be some chippy talk going on. They skate in to break it up. No calls. We're going to end up with an own zone face-off. 1:18 left on the power play. Franciscowicz, Russell, Proctor, Tilka, and Aguina. So this is a brand new line here. We haven't seen this line before. Out to Franciscowicz. Franciscowicz to Aguina. Aguina doing a nice job holding on to it. Russell puts it deep for Franciscowicz. Franciscowicz with it behind the net to Aguina. Aguina in the corner and around. Aguina out to Tilka. Tilka fighting with it. It gets lost between her skates, and Aurora's out with it 2-on-1, chasing down Russell. Proctor back into the play, but the goalie gets a hold of it. We're going to ice the puck here. So with 31 seconds left on the power play, and 2:31 left in the second, we have a power play, and we're going to have a face-off in our own zone. Stedman, Proctor, Thomas, Franciscowicz, and Aguina. Proctor slaps it out of the face-off dot, but can't control it. It ends up coming back to us. Stedman with the puck now. Stedman was looking for Proctor and just missed her. It gets collected by Franciscowicz, but it goes offsides. 16 seconds left on the power play. Franciscowicz, Aguina, Proctor. T.I. tries to line change, can't get it done. Stedman and Thomas. Aurora with the face-off win. Clears it out and down, and that'll probably kill off the power play here. Stedman ends up with the puck. Stedman to Proctor. Power play is over. Proctor into the zone with it. She's wide on the right. She takes it deep. Tries to center it for somebody, for Thomas. Thomas just missed the puck, or that would have been a goal. Stedman has the puck. Stedman to Thomas. Thomas tries to shoot. It's blocked. Franciscowicz chases down the puck. Falls down, gets up, still with Franciscowicz with the puck. Franciscowicz getting chippy with the white team here. Aurora throws it all the way down. That should be icing. It's not. They call no icing. Stedman with the puck. Aurora gets a line change. Stedman to Ruley. Ruley can't handle the pass. Aguina comes up from behind, chases it down, and ends up on in the Aurora zone. Aguina with the puck now. Aguina to Stedman. Stedman knocks it out of the air. Stedman makes a nice pass to Aguina, who can't handle it. Aguina on the forecheck, doing a nice job on the forecheck here. Wells out with Aguina. Gawley out on the ice. So now it's Gawley, Russell in the backfield. Wells, Ruley, Aguina. Aguina's coming off. Aguina off, Schenkler on. Schenkler, Wells, Ruley, Gawley, and Russell. Time expires in the second. We're still up 1-0. We'll go to the third. I'll start another video. Here we are at the top of the third. TI leading 1-0. However, we are now on the penalty kill. I did not catch that call at all. It must have happened as time expired, because we got a full 2 minutes on the clock. So your penalty kill is Stedman, Gawley, Henry, Jensen. I think that's Ruley in the box again. It's Ruley with 2 penalties today. Stedman chasing into the corner. Jensen makes a nice steal. Can't quite keep it out. Stedman chases it around. Stedman for Gawley. Stedman hard into the boards. Can't tie her up. She's out in front. Nice smack by Gawley or the goalie. I don't know which. It's out high. Blocked on the way in. Ineffective. Henry chasing. Lena saves that. It gets thrown back at the goal, but just goes wide right. Lena finally stops that puck, freezes it. We're going to have a face-off. 58 seconds left in the penalty kill. We have not gotten it out of the zone yet. Now our penalty kill's a little different here. We're not looking to chase it and throw it down. We're looking to own the center of the ice and just keep them from the good shooting lanes. So the coach is not necessarily looking to clear it. He's looking to hold just to keep it out of the middle. Okay, so now you got Calabrese, Thomas, Proctor, and Tilka. Aurora wins the face-off. Thomas really muscles that girl off the puck. They come out with it anyway. Calabrese chases somebody off the puck. It's now behind the net again. Thomas looking to tie it up. Calabrese finally gets it, and she clears it out and down. Thomas, Tilka, Proctor, Calabrese. Both Proctor and Calabrese on the forecheck. Calabrese's got the puck, tries to get out in the middle, can't quite get there. Calabrese still on the forecheck, chasing it around. Now it's to Proctor. Proctor trying to get a hold of it. Aurora's finally in with it. They put it off the back of the net or the side of the net, I'm not sure which. Anyway, it doesn't work. They take another long shot, it's blocked on the way in. Oh, and Thomas really upended some girl. But they finally get it loose inside the circle, just on the left-hand side of the goalie, the glove side. She's down and out, and we're now 1-1. So it's 1-1 with 12:49 to play in the third. That may be Lavelle in the goal. I'm not positive. I thought it was Flores. Okay, so Rulli wins the face-off. We got a delayed penalty here. Rulli centers it to Stedman. Stedman has the slap shot, can't put it on net. For whatever reason, yep. Okay, so we got a delayed penalty. We're going back to the power play. We got a cross-check on Aurora. TI needs to cash in here. Aurora with what has to be their 7th or 8th penalty today, going to the box. Stedman, Jensen, Rulli, Henry, Gawley. We still can't win the face-off. Jensen stops it up, ends up getting a hold of the puck. It comes all the way back to Gawley. Gawley, behind her own net, looking for time. They set up. Here comes Rulli. Rulli with the hot pass to Henry. Henry with a pass to Jensen. Stedman looking to get down there deep. Stedman in the high slot looking for a pass. Stedman playing muscle with the defense from Aurora. Stedman ties it up in the corner. Jensen goes and collects it from out from under Stedman. Now Jensen with the puck. Jensen puts it in front, tries to throw it off. Tries to throw it off the Aurora stick. Aurora finally comes up with it. Somebody hammers Jensen from behind. Just hammers her. And now Aurora's 2 in the box. So we've got 5-on-3 for a minute 11. Russell, Thomas, Proctor, Aguina, Franciscowicz. Proctor wins the face-off and it's into the corner. Franciscowicz tries to get it out. It finally comes out for Aurora. Aurora throws it out and down. 55 seconds left on the power play. Flores stops the puck. They set up. Here comes Russell. Russell to Proctor. Proctor looking for Russell. Russell set up for the shot, didn't take it. Aguina looking for Russell. Russell now with the shot from outside. It's loose in front, and it's in. I think that's Proctor's goal. It's hard to tell from that scrum. I think that's going to be scored to Proctor. But Russell really threw it in, and it was Russell's shot that came in that was really made that effective. So it's 2-1 TI. Russell to Proctor. $10:59 to play. I don't know why they didn't come out of the box on that, but it's still 5-on-4. That doesn't make any sense. Gawley to Rulli. Rulli to Stedman. Stedman gets hooked, no call. Golly with the puck now, skating it up. Looks for Ruley, can't find her. It ends up over with Stedman, but Stedman can't handle the pass, and it goes for icing. Henry thrown out now, Ruley taking the face off. Ruley slaps it, can't control it. Aurora with the puck. Stedman around looking for the puck. Stedman drives off the Aurora player and it's out. It's out to Calabrese. Calabrese centers it and sends it to Henry. Henry chasing into the corner. Henry gets driven off the puck and into the boards face first on a very rough play. Some more skirmishing after the whistle. That's going to be a roughing play on Aurora. And we're going 5-on-3 again. Thomas, Tilka, Calabrese, Henry, Ruley. Thomas looking at Tilka, then doesn't pass. Sends it to Ruley. Ruley to Tilka. Tilka looking for the big shot. Can't control it. She's over to Thomas. Thomas and Henry in the middle. Back to Thomas. Thomas out to Calabrese. Calabrese to Tilka. Tilka to Thomas. Thomas with the shot. It gets blocked. Aurora manages to throw it out and ends up with a breakaway. Holy criminy. That was very, very rough. That was very, very rough. So Aurora had a breakaway. Tilka tried to chase down the breakaway. They get tied up. It looked like their sticks got caught and they couldn't separate. The two of them went flying into the goalie. The goalie and at least one of the players went hard off the net. I think that was Tilka. She's going to have bruised ribs. It wouldn't surprise me. Tilka to the box for holding. So we're 4-on-4 for the next minute and 22. Mulligan, Russell, Francisco, it's Golly. Aurora wins the face-off again. They shoot. It's blocked. Russell had a head of steam and then stopped. She's over to Golly. Golly back to Russell. Russell up the left-hand side and into the zone. Russell falling down, manages to center it to Francisco. It's Francisco to make a nice backhand shot. Just misses the net. And another whistle. That was cheap. Franciscowicz and Mulligan off. Henry and Proctor on. So you go Golly, Russell, Henry, Proctor, 4-on-4 for 59 seconds. We lose the face-off again. We have had a real problem in the face-off, folks. It's tied up on the side. And we're going to the box for a hooking. That's Aguina to the box for hooking. So now we're 3-on-4. Golly, Ruley, Russell. Golly, Ruley, Russell. Ruley can't win the face-off. And Aurora's out with it. Russell chasing it down. Russell drives off the Aurora player. Russell ties up the Aurora player. Still can't handle the puck. That's Ruley in to get the puck. Ruley to Russell. Russell with the puck. Russell clears it all the way down. This is getting rough here, folks. Russell knocked to the ground. Aurora comes in 2-on-1 on Golly. 3-on-1. 3-on-2. They try to set up the one-timer. They can't get it done. The defenseman ends up with a slap shot. Handled nicely by Lena. Ruley playing slash in return slash with the defenseman. Ruley finally picks it off and throws it down. Kid coming off the bench ends up with the puck, so it doesn't go all the way. Aurora in on Gawley. Lena makes a nice save as they come across the goal face. Now they're really trying to jam it up in front of the net. That's going to be slashing on Gawley, I'm sure. So for most of the game, it's been Aurora in the box. Now we're in the box, 5-on-3. Gawley going to the box for a slash. We're going to be 5-on-3 for 2 minutes and 11 seconds. 7:37 left on the clock. Stedman, Henry, Thomas out. This has gotten sloppy. Henry can't win the face-off. It's out to Aurora. Aurora stepping it in. They make a long shot from above the circle, soaked up by Lena. 7:29. 2 minutes and 3 seconds left on the 5-on-3. Henry looking for the face-off. She manages to win the face-off this time, and Thomas clears it all the way down. Thomas, Henry, Stedman. Aurora into the zone. They ice the puck. No call. They come up with it. The defense is out high. Oh, they made a nice shot looking for the one-timer. Thomas is there instead. Thomas ends up with the puck, can't control it, ties up the other player. Stedman into the boards. Stedman down hard. Stedman down very hard. We were playing 5-on-2 there for a while. Stedman face down on the ice. Goalie did a nice job of something and soaked it up. Good full line change here. Franciscowicz. One penalty expires, I guess, so we're now We're now 4-on-5, so that's an improvement. Wynn, Franciscowicz, Russell, and Tilka. Aurora tries to come in, ends up skating in backwards. It would have been offsides if she got the puck in. She doesn't get in. It comes out to the neutral zone, and they end up with it anyway. They're now pushing it around. They're looking for a shot here. It's blocked, and Franciscowicz does a nice job of clearing that puck out and down. 33 seconds left on the power play. Ruley forechecking. Lucky not to get a call for that. Stedman, Thomas on the defense. Mulligan, Ruley are the forwards. 7 seconds left on the power play. Stedman does a nice job of getting a hold of the puck. Now Thomas has it tied up on the boards. They're fighting for it. It's tied up on the boards. They're just trying to kill the rest of the power play, and they do. That's Schenkler out. Schenkler on the forecheck goes the wrong way around the player, ends up can't touch the puck. Stedman, Russell, Schenkler. Schenkler to Stedman. Stedman misses Russell. The pass goes errant, ends up with Mulligan. Mulligan to Wells. Wells throws it back to nobody. Tilka finally tracks it down. Tilka to Schenkler, Schenkler to Tilka. Tilka gets roughed into the corner, no call. Oh, there's going to be a call on that. So White to the box with roughing, 4:45 left on the clock, TI up 2-1. That was pretty blatant. Stedman loses her mouth guard, has to skate back out and get the one, get it off the ice, sticks it back in her mouth. Yummy. Jensen, Ruley, Henry, Stedman, Gawley. Henry finally wins the face-off here and sends it to Jensen. Jensen collects herself behind the net, over to Henry. Henry to looking for Gawley, misses. Jensen has the puck. Jensen back to Henry as they regroup. Up to Gawley. Gawley to Ruley. Ruley puts it over the glass and into the penalty box. I'm going to back him up to the dot here. Jensen, Henry, Stedman. Stedman, the errant pass, but it ends up with Ruley. Ruley looking for Henry. Henry's got the stick, and one of the Aurora players lost her puck and lost her stick. Oh, Henry had a nice open net and a one-timer. Didn't quite put it on net, and it goes just around the net. That was a nice setup. We're going to get a line change here. We got Gawley, Ruley. Ruley gets driven off the puck, but the girl loses her stick. She's out to Jensen. Jensen tries the pass to Stedman, can't find her. It's back to Proctor. It's Ruley tied up in the corner. Ruley to Proctor. Proctor going both ways around the net here. Proctor finally out with it. You can't hang on to the puck along the runners. Loses the puck. She's still tied up. Nobody to help her. Ruley finally comes in to get help her and gets knocked down. Proctor looking for the puck in the skates of the other player. She gets knocked down. Ruley tries to come out with it. She gets tripped from behind and knocked down. And we're going back to 5-on-3 for 14 seconds. 2:59 on the clock in the third. Five on three. The ref drops the puck when Aurora only has two girls on the ice. Calabrese with the puck. She pushes it down. Now Aurora coming back. Aurora is 1-on-3. Oh, jeez. And another penalty called, this time on Russell. So Russell to the box for a hooking. A 4-on-3 for a minute 39. Proctor, Franciscowicz. Proctor, Franciscowicz, Thomas, Tilka. 4-on-4. Aurora wins the face-off. And finally gets a shot from the point. Lena handles that and carries it, covers it. Comes loose, but the whistle's already blown. 1:29 left in the 4-on-4, 2:28 left on the clock in the third. Proctor, Franciscowicz, Thomas, Tilka. No, Thomas Stedman. Proctor wins the face-off, gives it to Stedman. Stedman with the puck, going both ways around the net. She reversed. She gets it to Proctor. Proctor's like now battling two. Stedman comes in to help. Stedman loses her man. They end up with a shot and another shot. Franciscowicz with the puck. Franciscowicz to Proctor. Proctor chasing it down. Proctor hard on the forecheck here. Franciscowicz can't get a hold of the puck. They're back in on Stedman and Thomas. Thomas with the block, and it's into the netting and over the glass. 53 seconds left on the 4-on-4. Aguina off the bench. Aguina, Henry, Rulli. No. Golly, Rulli, Henry, Tilka. Golly, Rulli, Henry, Tilka. Henry wins the face-off. Tilka ends up with it. Tilka reverses, then reverses again. She's got Henry. Henry looks for Rulli. Can't get it there. The saucer pass just went right past Rulli. Aurora's in. That's Rulli with the pass to herself. Doesn't quite get it. Henry with the pass. Henry to Tilka. Tilka stick handling to Rulli. Rulli across the line through two defenders. Can't get past the third one. Tilka with the intercepted pass. She was looking to shoot. Couldn't quite get around the last defender. Golly with the girl into the boards. Aurora with the penalty that expired. Aurora's into the zone now. We're shorthanded for 13 more seconds. It's into our zone, it's out, it's in. That should be offsides, it's not called. Tilka chasing the puck down behind the, Tilka's been on the ice forever. Jensen with the puck. Jensen throws it all the way down to the empty net and just misses with 30 seconds left on the clock. So Aurora's pulled their goalie. We've got an empty net. Jensen saw that and made a nice shot all the way down the ice. Missed the goal by maybe an inch. So it's 6-on-5. Proctor, Jensen, Stedman, Thomas, Aguina. We win the faceoff but can't clear. That's Proctor with the puck. Proctor tries to walk it out and all the way down. Ends up in a crowd and the puck comes free. Aurora back in with the puck, tries to shoot. It's blocked by Stedman. Stedman into the corner. Forces a bad pass. It's Thomas with the puck. People flying all over the place and the clock finally expires. That was a long third period, folks. TI wins 2-1. Good first victory here for TI.